Alright, we've got the revenge match against Mono Black Control. We're on the play. Hopefully I can't blow it. This hand's very good. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to turn one map so I don't get duressed. And I'll F8. No, I never looked up my opponent's deck list. Good, they don't have any results, so I didn't lose out. I'm going to go ahead and play a Cove. So I can play a turn 3 Oracle. This also sets up for, if they go turn 3 Rats, I can shuffle away one of these garbage cards. Probably Quicksand. Okay. If I draw a Mole Drifter, this is unfortunate because it takes up... I can't hardcast it because I can sack map for a tower, but then I only have 4 mana. But instead, I would like to stop on my turn. What's the worst card? Moment's Peace or Serrated Arrows? Serrated Arrows stops Wrench Mine from hitting me too hard, but on the other hand, I'm hopefully just going to draw a million cards. So I'll keep Moment's Peace so I can stop a little bit of chip damage later. Plus, if the game goes weird, I can... oh, I'm still doing my upkeep. That was a good draw. Actually, I want to play Prism to stop Terresses, but it doesn't matter. I'll play a map so I can get a Haunted Fingraph later. My opponent swings, I'm double blocking. Yeah, they can have double Disfigure or... it doesn't matter. They could have had Echoing Decay, but whatever. Who cares? Play a Prism, see what we draw. If we don't draw anything, I will play probably Dignitary. That's a good draw. Go ahead and play an Oracle. Yeah, just the more blue cards I draw, the better for me. Compulsive? Yes, please. Prohibit's also very good, but we are past the point where we care about that crap. Do I need more colored mana sources? Not really, because my my compulsive whiffed horribly. So I guess I'm going to play a tower, so I can go map for Haunted Fingraph or the Cycling Land, depending on what my opponent's got. Liking my chances, though. Thorn of the Black Rose? Sure, sure. You got it. I'll go ahead and get the Cycling Land. I don't know how long it's going to take them for them to kill one of my creatures, so I'll just get a Cycling Land and ignore all that junk. Prism. I'll start with Prism. I'll cycle this. Am I going to flood out horribly again? God dang. I'll play Cove. My opponent might do something stupid like attack with Thorn the Black Rose. And try to play a creature which I can Condescend. I'll say go. I don't want to play Dignitary yet. There's no reason to. If my opponent does attack with Thorn, then whatever. This is good enough to counter. This puts a creature on the board and also gives them their card back. I just want to get my Scry on. I love Scryin. And I'm going to Scry in a Gaian. Ghostly Flicker is a good draw. We'll take that. Sign in Blood? Sure. They can't attack now. Alright. Oh. They got 1 mana open. There's no reason to do any attacking. I could try to flicker my Prisms to see if I can get an attack in. Like I could Condescend their Rats or whatever. Oh god. Is this how this match is going to go? I'm just going to draw a million. Never mind, that card was very good. Multitude, again, is very good. I think I had this choice earlier, but I'm just going to take Teachings, because Teachings is just incredible. Alright. We'll pass. My opponent swings with Thorn. Oh, do they have Ooblet? No, Chittering Rats. Don't care. Do not care about that card. My hand is full of cards I can get rid of. I have had a kind of miserable go at it here. I'm going to triple block here. If they try to kill in response, then I can pulse. Or piece, but this gives me something to pulse back. Go ahead and Teachings for Teachings, probably. I guess they haven't played a Bajuka Bog. So I can Teachings for Teachings, play Teachings. Sure, who cares? Guess I can just capsize something. Capsize my own Oracle? Oh, wait, no. I'll get Teachings, and they'll just flashback Teachings. I'm just trying to play around the first Bajuka Bog. My opponent's got drawn a good amount of cards, so I'll get Pulse. Oh, that helps. Now I'm just gonna be able to card them out. Probably kill them with their own Monarch trigger, like I would against Boros. I should probably get Flicker, yeah. I can get Condescend and counter their first thing, but they got a million cards, and their threats aren't that expensive, so I'm going to go ahead and Flicker right here. I even have the Pulse to bring back the wall if they can kill the next turn. Oh. That was a good draw. Turns out when your deck is just full of good cards, all your draws are good. Always yield, play a plant. Pass turn. I'm Edict protected. If they play Bajuka Bog, it does suck, because I kind of want that Condescend in my hand, but on the other hand, whatever, who cares? Oh, I get to go get... They have no threats and no more removal? What is in their hand? Tendrils, and they're trying to wait till I flicker the wall? Or maybe until I tap out. But they know I have Pulse, right? I did get Pulse, right? Yeah, they know I have Pulse. This is terrible. Because now I can just Pulse back the wall and gain a million life. I'll go ahead and get Capsize. I'm going to need Capsize eventually, but... So I might as well get it now. Yeah, we'll start with Prism. I probably should have counted my mana, but now I'll count my mana. 5 for wall... Pulse, and then I got 7 left over. Yeah, we'll leave with Prism. If I draw a Tron land, this works out great. If I draw a creature, this works out great. And if I don't, then whatever. No big loss. Go ahead and get my wall back, and I'll get my Pulse back with wall. I suppose if they have main deck Akiba Gang Shinobi, this could be... Oh, no, I have Moment's Peace. Who cares? I'll get back Pulse. And I will play an untap land, so I can Pulse or Flicker plus Moment's Peace. Moment's Peace does seem pretty good. Just in case. Like, the Moment's Peace seems good in the worst case scenarios. Of course, my opponent could just Chainer's Edict and Bajuka Bog me. Who knows? I'll block the Rager. If they do have the Akiba Gang, I want them to bring back Rats, because I got plenty of cards to put back. And I'll take a hit. I'm not in danger of getting... They know I have Capsize. What? And why would you do this? Why would you do this after combat? Maybe my opponent is exhausted. Sure. Do I pulse back something? Yeah, sure. I do want to get that Condescend back at some point, but instead I'm just going to get Dignitary play wall and dignitary. If I get condescend? Yeah, I'm gonna get condescend, and then I'm gonna play this. Then if they do have the Bajuka Bog, I'm just gonna bounce the Roulette and get my pulse back. Yeah, this works out great. If my opponent has Edict into Bajuka Bog, this is much worse, I suppose. That's not even true. I feel like I have this game locked up. This sucks, but it's tolerable. If they have double instant speed removal for my wall, this could get ugly. But I still get to keep capsize no matter what, so go ahead and auto yield to that. And we'll get back our pulse. Oh, I do have one compulsive research. Yeah, okay. We're good. And I have not seen any Mold Drifters except that one I took the teachings over. Cool. Alright. Ooblet, you just saw the combo. Come on, opponent. Come on, opponent. Sure. Alright, from now on, my entire game plan revolves around bouncing their lands and decking them with their own Monarch trigger. I don't have any stacked combat skips, so I'll start with a capsize on Ooblet. Oubliette. Anyway. I don't think that's how that song goes, but it does now. I'm getting a little hyper as my victory nears. If they kill Dignitary, I'll let it happen, because I can pulse it back and then flicker the walls. Countering like Grey Merchant because it's too good. Yep. They already played a land, so end of turn I can flicker my walls, and they can't do anything to stop me. They can kill my wall, but then I can pulse it back. They're locked out of this game, I believe. Targeting themselves, yep. You can draw as many cards as you want. My cards do more. I should have not had an auto yield on that because I do want to flicker in response to that. But it doesn't matter. Who cares? This game's over. Ooh, but I can time my opponent out, I think. I am behind on time, so I do need to worry about that. This doesn't do anything. This just makes me use the pulse. Pulse in response in case they have some sort of instant speed graveyard removal, but probably not going to matter. Alright, I need to play fast. I don't want to get timed out in the finals. That would be a stupid way to die. Go ahead and get pulse back and then flicker twice. Flicker the walls, get back my thing, and then flicker the dignitary to ensure I don't take combat damage. Maybe I'd want my opponent to attack, though. Oops, wrong one. Ugh. I need to focus. I haven't had to actually worry about time this whole tournament, which is not a good thing because now I'm playing sloppy. I would never be behind on time against a mono black opponent, but I've just been... They conceded? My opponent values their time. It's as if my opponent is an actual human being or something. I am amazed they conceded. Almost everybody would have wasted their own time. I don't remember anything about what they were playing, and I don't think I can look at my replays. Oh, haha. But I recorded it. I'm gonna pause the recording and go watch my previous recording. Alright, I saw no artifacts game 1 or 2. I didn't see any graveyard-based, or artifact-based graveyard hate in game 2, and they saw a bunch of cards. But I did see a bunch of land destruction, and I saw a bunch of creatures. They're probably based on like a 4 Thorn of the Black Rose deck, which means I don't want Ancient Grudge. I might want Gut Shot for Crypt Rats. Crypt Rats. Maybe Serrated Arrows for Crypt Rats instead. And for their Thorns. Yeah, actually, that sounds decent. I haven't seen a Wrench Mine from them in 3 games, so... But if they do have Wrench Mine, Serrated Arrows are good against that. I'll keep it in a Moment's Peace, I suppose. So I can Teachings for it. Do I need both Serrated Arrows? I don't need them, but I kind of want them. I'm on the draw, but both my lands are good. Both Hondo Fingergraph and Quicksand are fine. Fingergraph's good, and Quicksand is fine. As just spell lands, so I kind of want them both, even though I'm on the draw. It's probably just going to be 1 arrows in the main. Or into the deck, rather. Yeah, we'll just do 1 arrows and 1 Moment's Peace. I have some options of configurations post-board, but without seeing more of my opponent's deck, I'm not sure which is best. This hand's fantastic, though. Yeah, I have no Tron pieces, and I only have 2 lands, but I've got the crop rotation, and I've got 2 prisms. So, if I don't draw any lands, and my opponent has... Never mind. If my opponent had turn 3 destroy your land, and I missed on my 3rd land drop, that could have been bad. But, as it is, we're in good shape. Go ahead and play an island. Okay. Next turn I'll go Prism, play a land, and then see what we draw. Okay. My opponent has land destruction. I get to crop rotation away. If I miss on lands, I'm going to be... Well, no, I can evoke Meldrifter. So, we're fine on that front. If my opponent plays another Crypt Rats, I think I Capsize and put Capsize back and... Oh, this is so good for me. Alright. I'll go ahead and crop rotate away this and get a tower. I'm 1 to draw now. I don't even take 2. Now imagine if I had clicked the wrong land and sacrificed the wrong land. I didn't. Land. Boom. Bam. I'm going to evoke Meldrifter. I need to hit a land drop here. It's too important to risk. If my opponent has another land destruction spell, that's unfortunate, but I at least can play an Oracle, which is much better than invoking Meldrifter because I get to have a blocker. All right, my opponent had 2 Choking Sands, but they don't have a 4th land. Land. Boom. Pulse. All right. I'm just doing this to screw with my opponent. Because I accidentally tapped blue and green. I don't know if I'm going to pulse or not. I wouldn't be thinking about this if my opponent didn't concede last game, but, you know. So I can pulse back tower and just play it. I can play Oracle and try to hit a land. If I hit a land on Oracle, it's so much better because I also get to block. So I'm thinking I'm going to do that. Whiffed. Alright. If my opponent has a 3rd Sands and I miss on lands and I miss on land on the Prism draw, we're in trouble. That's a lot to ask from my opponent. I could have pulsed there, but my opponent probably drew that. Maybe. Maybe they have their Choking Sands last turn. That's unfortunate. Ugh, they get to take pulse now. Ugh. Alright, that play was horrible. It got punished horribly, and they took Prism? Do they have a Bajuka Bog? No, they would have played Bajuka Bog last turn. Okay. Do they have a Jukabug now? No? They have Barrymore. Weird. Alright, let's see if I draw a land. Alright, whatever. See if I draw a land. I did. Get a plant and play a plant. Oh, I should have thought about duress that first time. Okay, they got a thorn. Who cares? Killed you last time, so let's see if I can kill you with your own thorn this time. I'm going to pulse back my tower, play my tower, and then play the mnemonic wall back the pulse. Whew, we got Tron. Man. And I'm getting a life buffer. They know about capsize, so it seems super greedy to attack with Thorn if they don't have another another creature to hold back for blocking the Oracle. We'll see what happens. Missing a land drop against double Choking Sands, but still being in the game feels really nice. It's as if this Tron is just like broken. It's such a low impact of what you got to put on the board. Oh, they do have artifact based graveyard hate. I gotta remember that. Whatever. I've got crop capsize to deal with that later, and I already have a mnemonic wall. I'll lead with a dignitary, and I'm gonna play my tap land, and then depends on what my opponent plays is what I'm gonna do next. If I had a good spell in the yard, I would just slam this the other wall, but I don't. Oh, huh. Actually, no, I think it's better just to slam another dignitary. I just want to use my mana, and there's a good chance I don't want to pulse to make their Nihil Spellbomb good, and I don't want to flicker, because it'll just get eaten by the Spellbomb. This is much worse against double hand disruption. Okay. If my opponent goes double duress, yeah, this sucks. Because I get both my pulse and flicker eaten when I play the wall. But other than that, if they just have one duress, I just get to play a wall. And they have to exile my graveyard in response. So they're skipping. I'll go ahead and just crack the Fingraph. Yeah, I can play Pulse, and then play Wall to get back to Pulse, force them to crack. Does it actually force them to crack? Yeah, alright. Maybe they have another Spellbomb in hand. That could be. They have a stacked graveyard, or a combat skip, right? Just make sure. Yeah, one more skip. Alright. Okay. Just flicker. See what they do. If they kill the wall in response, I'll pulse back the wall. If they kill the Oracle in response, whatever. This is definitely whatever. Maybe they have a Tragic Slip, though. I really like Tragic Slip in blue-black control. Don't know how the mono-black control decks do nowadays. Deep Analysis is fine, but I'd rather just have a creature. In fact, I'd rather have a creature than just getting free value from the flicker. I'll just keep taking another creature. Pass turn. I'm at a healthy life total. If they play Grey Merchant, whatever. If they play Duress plus... Oh, sure. Do they have a Bajika Bug? I guess I should have taken that map, huh? Doing this Valid Graveyard Hate is just terrible. So, I assume they have a Nihil Spellbomb. But now they can't draw a card with the... Yeah, this is terrible. Surely they have better things to do with their mana than that. Like, literally nothing. If you just did nothing with your mana, that would have been better for my opponent, I believe. Go ahead and get the tower back. My Pulse is going to get eaten by a Graveyard Hate spell if I don't play a wall this turn. Alright. Yeah. I think that's worth it. Because why would you play Guess Verdict instead of a spell that would kill the mnemonic wall. I might be getting outplayed here. But, again, I'm still down on time, so I'm just not going to think about what my opponent's doing. I'm just going to put the blinders on, say, sure, do what you want to do. We'll deal with it later. They played their land before signing blood. They do have a spell bomb. All right. I'll lead with a Muldrifter. I hope I do get a land off of this. I do want to hit my land drops. All right. I guess I can force them to crack Spellbomb. I guess I can't even force them to crack Spellbomb. Well, I can capsize and force them to crack it that way. And that might be good enough. Alright, that's good enough for me. I am vulnerable to some hand disruption now, which is going to be unfortunate. But I think that's worth the risk. Yeah, Rager's fine. I still don't have an attack, so... Well, I guess I can attack with a Thorn now. Wow. My opponent must have just not drawn those in the game 2 of the first match. That's unfortunate. Alright. Go ahead and just capsize. I've still got another wall in the deck, so if they kill both walls here, whatever. Whatever. I do want to start depriving my opponent of their mana, as long as I can make my own land drops. Which is easier said than done. Teachings for Prohibit. Prohibit one of the net spell bombs on the way down, but it's not great. Moment's Peace, not great. I think I have all the instants I want to play, except for Prohibit, so I'm just going to get a land so I can hold up things. I can get the second flicker, but whatever. That's, it's dangerous. And I'm not attacking. I don't want the Monarch trigger. I don't know how I'm going to kill my opponent fast enough if I take that Monarch trigger. Given that they have the 2 spell bombs, it's going to be hard to deck them if I just accept the Monarch trigger. I'll hide the flicker in case they play duress afterwards for some reason. Double block. Or quad block. Quad block. I will instantly block with all 5 of my creatures with power. This one I'll go ahead and condescend for 2. Yeah. Flicker's still protected, and I don't think I'm going to put it on top. I think I'm going to put it on second from top. End of turn, I'm going to bounce their untap land. Yeah, they can flicker it, but who cares? Or cycle it, rather. I've got flicker on the brains. But that's fine. Next turn I get to play a Grotto. Oh, they're getting the Condescend gone? Wow, this is really good for me. Because now I can just go research and... Basically, they have 1 spell bomb now, and I can capsize it at any time I care about my graveyard. I'll discard Grotto, because Grotto is the least important card here. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 pips if they have another Gray Merchant. They have 2 left, right? So I do need to start bouncing all their lands so I can I can't double capsize because I'm out of colored mana, but I can play a colored mana source this turn. Because that means I should compulsive myself. I should have done that before playing a land. Doesn't matter. Not going to slam the wall yet. The wall is going to be useful for getting back capsize if all goes to hell. They can't double Grey Merchant this turn, but if they Grey Merchant, I'm gonna have to do something like bounce their Nihil Spellbomb so I can Pulse a Marasa. A bunch of things. And if they attack, I'm going to just block a bunch. I don't think they have an attack here. Maybe they just right-click, attack with all, and just see what I do. No. Yeah, I didn't think it was very good. Yeah, I'm going to bounce the Spellbomb. I don't want to die to the 4th Grey Merchant this early. Target me? They already played a land. They did not play a land? Ugh. Okay. Actually, no, this doesn't matter. I can flicker a land if I have to. Paducah Bog. Targeting me, I assume. Sure. Go ahead and bounce this Nihil Spellbomb. F6. And then I'll try to go bananas with my my Pulse of Marasa while I have the chance. If they have a Tragic Flip or another 1-mana removal spell, I could be in trouble, but hopefully they don't. Because I'm going to Pulse of Marasa here. Wow, I'm just breaking hard here, aren't I? I can play Mnemonic Wall, and then I can pulse back something that I discard, I guess. Is that what I'm doing? Yeah, looks like it. Okay. They do have an attack here now, because I don't have enough creatures to throw a bunch in front of Thorn plus block everything else, so discard 2 lands. My opponent plays Nihil Spellbomb. I have to just jam Pulse, I think. Yeah. I'll just jam the Pulse. Whatever. That's unfortunate. So I can flicker to get it back, but whatever. Then the flicker gets eaten. Flicker and Pulse get eaten by Spellbomb. So I'm going to need to start worrying about how I'm going to survive another Grey Merchant. I'm hard thinking to think, hard to think, hard to think. I get to kill 4 other pips here, it looks like. Kill. Alright, I am going to have to run this flicker into something if they have a notable amount of things. God, if I lose this game, I'm not going to be able to finish another game. No, the Thorn's fine. That's also another reason not to get the attacking with the Muldrifter earlier. If they want me to have Monarch, I can keep it. And if they don't want me to have Monarch, they can just take it back by playing another thing. That would have been alright earlier. It's still going to be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 11. So I'm not dead to Grey Merchant. I'm dead to Grey Merchant plus Sign in Blood targeting me, plus another Sign in Blood targeting me, I guess. I can also just start bouncing things with Capsize to stop stop hits. If I play, okay, I can get double. Ugh. Okay, these long tournaments are just burning me out. So my commentary is probably terrible. But hopefully you'll forgive me if I win this game. If I lose this game, I hope I get... I hope I learned something from it. Chainers. Alright. Are they going to just flashback chainers? No. I don't care about that. Oh, do they have the other Gray Merchant? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 8, 13. Guess I'll bounce this. I can go to 1. And then I can block everything. I'll lose some of my creatures, but that's fine. I get to counter the Nihil Spellbound coming back down. They're out of Gray Merchants, and then I can lock up the game. With getting back my Prohibit, just counter any Sign and Bloods targeting me. They did play a land first. Please, God. Yeah, they did. Oh, thank God. Okay. I'm not going to counter this, right? Because I can't. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm going to 1. I hope I didn't miscount. Cool. Alright, they swing, I block, and I can blink the walls. Oh, no, no, no. I guess I just sack 2 of my creatures. I don't care about my creatures anymore. Go to blocks. Block. 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 I was wondering if I, never mind. I need to keep that Dignitary because I've managed to only draw 1 somehow. Oh no, I had 1 earlier. I guess I got killed. We're good here? Yep. I'm using so much time thinking that if I blow this, if I screw up and lose, I'm going to be so unhappy because I basically threw the whole match with this 1 game. But, on the other hand, maybe I'm playing well and I just don't even realize it yet. I'll get to Remote Isle. Yeah, I'm behind on cards, but my opponent has Monarch, so they're going to deck first for sure. Alright, first we'll flicker here, get back my Prohibit. Oh man, they've only used 1 Duress too. If they have some sort of instant speed thing, I'm going to die, I think. And I don't think capsizing now matters. I've got 5 colored sources. I can gain a life now, which saves me a flicker iteration later. So we'll be fine with that. My opponent flashes back Chainers. I guess I let that happen. Well, yeah. My Fingraph and Pulse are gone though. Oh, they're just passing? No. This does nothing. You definitely should not cast this. This also is something you shouldn't cast, as far as I can tell. I guess there's no reason not to just run it out, but I just get to skip my opponent's next combat step with this because I just get to bounce the stupid oubliette. And I'll go ahead and flicker once because I can counter any victims of night. If I had thought to do it, I would have capsized first so I could counter and have enough mana for that, but I forgot. I didn't do the math. I'm feeling the time pressure. I'll pass. I don't care about anything that doesn't kill me, right? No, I care about a lot of things, actually, because I care about Duress as well. Thorn's more than fine. Yeah, they are playing full 4, aren't they? Almost certainly. They might want main board 2 and then sideboard the rest. All right, my opponent is going to 12 cards. So at the end of their turn, 6 turns from now, after 6 more combats, they will deck turn their next draw step. Meaning, if I can store up enough combat trigger steps, I don't really care about my dignitary dying, for instance. I think I have a deep analysis still in mid deck. Yeah, I bottomed it earlier with something. The answer to how does your deck win is very easily, given the metagame. Like, all the decks I've played against, great matchups. It was a long night. Like, you might be able to tell from my commentary, I'm kind of melting down here. Like, it's been a while. This game in particular has been just kind of a disaster. All right. I'm gonna assume one more should be enough. Okay. I'll pass. Okay, I can start flickering to gain life. I suppose I should teachings to see what I got. I got another flicker. And a moment's peace? Alright. Well, I have another flicker, and then 2 dead instants in my library, which I'm just going to keep there. Sign in Blood doesn't kill me because I can gain life. Sign in Blood doesn't kill me because I can prohibit it. I have to counter... I'm going to just go ahead and flicker... No, I'm going to counter that. Silly me. What? What the hell? MTGO, please don't start screwing up. My opponent has 2 victims here. Fine. I can flicker in response to the second victim and then capsize. Or do something like that. I shouldn't have let my opponent draw a card there. Alright. If my opponent has the 4th Gray Merchant, I could be in trouble. I hope they don't. Okay. I think we got there. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and cycle this Remote Isle. I want to draw the Deep Analysis to clear the game out if I have to. Truly the most cruel fate. Alright, I'll pass. Oh, I needed to look at their remaining combat skips. 6 more? Yeah, they're fine. We're fine. I can also teachings for Moment's Peace. Oh my god. If my opponent hadn't conceded game 1, I think I could have gained more time than them. And even if I was still behind a time, I think I could have played this game faster. But I was pretty certain I would win, so that's why I've been thinking instead of just doing. If I had just played my cards by gut instinct, I believe I would have won in a extremely quicker fashion. I probably would have like 6 or 7 minutes left. But I didn't want to lose. I really didn't want to lose that game. Because there's a chance we might get into an F6 war, and they're much more apt to win that. Deep breaths. we gonna do it? Are we gonna win it? We're going 9th, 2nd, 1st, maybe? I don't know why I'm gaining life. I honestly don't. They're still at 5 combat skips. Alright, whatever. We're fine. If I get deep analysis, I'll deep analysis them. If I don't, whatever. I just pass. Oubliette does nothing. Actually, it's much better for me than if they didn't cast it. Sure. This is fine. Are you going to start flashbacking those Chainer's Edicts that you should have been doing many turns ago? Nope. Alright, then I'm not going to bother bouncing the Oubliettes yet. Oubliette, Oubliette, ooh, I'm casting you, Eldrifter. Again, deep analysis should just end the game. But it's not something I'm going to bother digging towards. I do need to make sure I don't attack with this Muldrifter. That'd be a huge mistake. Alright, I'll just sack that Muldrifter. If they bounce again, I'll bounce one of the Oubliettes and sack the Dignitary. Which they should be flashing them back. There's no reason not to flash back Chainer's Edicts here. It's not like I have the pulse ready for you. I'll flash, or I'll bounce here. If they Victim of Night, I'll Prohibit. And if they Victim of Night again, I have a Flicker. Is my opponent trying to time me out? I have 2 minutes left. They have to. I have 2 minutes for them to take 3 turns, and they can't attack. Sure, this is a terrible play because now I'm safe from everything. If at any point I feel threatened, I can Prohibit, and then they can I can just bounce the wall back, or Oubliette that's exiling the wall out. F6. This is a demonic wall, right? Yeah. They should have Oubletted the Muldrifter, because then I can't bounce the Oubliette safely. We'll go ahead and duress here, or Prohibit here rather. So now I have 2 flickers plus a capsize to stop any shenanigans. Yeah, I don't like how my opponent's played that. Oublietting the wall was a huge punt. I don't think they could have won. Go ahead and flicker here. Maybe they have another guess verdict or 2. Maybe that makes sense. Victim. Sure, resolves. I'll go ahead and get Prohibit back. I don't actually need 3 walls. We'll get back the Prohibit again. I went to my exiled zone. I was like, how did it get to the graveyard? Of course. I'm running out of colored mana. I'll go ahead and probe it here. See if they have the 4th duress. If they do, I've got Flicker plus Prohibit, but then they might be able to play something. They didn't. Sure, target. Resolves. End of turn, I will capsize, tapping out. Oh, and if they, sure, whatever. Don't care. My opponent's dead to deep analysis just by itself, so. Also, they're dead to me just F6ing. I could have capsized and sacked the Stonehorn. Maybe that was better. I don't know. I could capsize the Goblet to get my Stonehorn back, sack that. Pass. I've got Moment's Peace, Prohibit, Capsize, Flicker. All sorts of delicious goodies. And my opponent's going to 0 cards. Cool. Cool. Is my opponent just going to time down? Are you serious? You've got to be kidding me. Are they... I swear to God, if they go to 0, 0, 0, 0, just to hope that I disconnect or something, I'm going to be so fucking mad. I would also report them, and I've got it recorded. So, there you go. Like, what are you thinking about here? Maybe they have a set of cards in their hand that they can win with through all of my cards. But it involves a 5th Grey Merchant. So, I'm not sure that's going to happen. I do kind of like my opponent's build, though. I haven't seen any Gurmag Anglers. Gurmag Angler is terrible. Seen a bunch of good creatures. They had witches. Oh! Yay! I didn't even have to make them draw. Alright. This deck is great. This deck is absolutely great. We played what? 4 Stompies, the blue-red control, mono-black twice, blue-red Delver once, and that blue-red control, white-black control, just a bunch of grindy decks plus Stompy, and blue-red Delver. And I like the blue-red Delver match. If I like the blue-red Delver match, and I have a extremely good matchup against the various aggro decks, and I automatically win all the grindy matchups, like mono black control or black white control or blue red whatevers. All I have to worry about is burn. Yeah, if people start playing Firebrand Archers and Thermo Alchemists, hopefully they'll face the Delver decks and lose to them, and then I can just beat the Delver decks and get into finals. But this deck's broken. Oh, wins the match. Pauper challenge, pop out. Alright. Well, I'm glad I had this recorded. We won very easily. There's nothing about the deck I would change. So, let's hope they ban Tron, ban Delver, ban Gush, ban Gataxian Probe, ban Flicker, and probably ban Rancor. And maybe the metagame will change from there.